Oh, hi.
How's your preparation going on for the upcoming boards?
For the boards, it's not great. I mean, it's not like not going too well, but there's so much confusion, so much pressure on me that I don't know what to do.
Same here, I'm not sorted. My mind is full of noodles.
I wish we had someone to guide us through this fog of confusion and pressure.
Who could do this for us?
Maybe a principal, ma'am? I mean, she has the experience of both our ages combined.
Yeah, can we approach there?
Yes, why not?
So let's have an insightful talk with ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So we are the students of grade 10 and we want to seek guidance and want you to enlighten us regarding the upcoming boards.
Oh, anytime?
Sure.
So what are your problems?
Ma'am, it's during these times we feel all that nervousness, lots of people counting on us, and we have so much burden on our shoulders that sometimes we are not able to perform according to our caliber, the caliber we have, and reach those limits that we can.
Sure. So give me 5 minutes. After that, we'll be sitting in the library and we'll be discussing.
Thank you so much,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you.
A very warm welcome to all our viewers. Welcome to the first edition of Beyond the Classroom, a podcast by the students of St. Teresa School. I, Dhruv Sharma, along with my friend Vidhi Gupta, are here with a very special guest today, our very own respected Principal Ma'am, Miss Renu Srivastava Ma'am, who will guide us through the fog of confusion, pressure towards enlightenment about the 10th and 12th examination boards.
So nowadays we are having number of queries, our minds are heavy and full of questions. So ma'am will enlighten us with her views and words.
So today we have a list of questions, not from us, but our friends, even their parents, who have queries and are really concerned about their children's results. So ma'am,
So thank you, Dhruv, and thank you, Vidhi.
So ma'am, our first question goes on, right? Pre-boards are around the corner. So pre-boards, how they can align our boards and how they can help us to cope up with our boards and the syllabus going on.
Okay, so Vidhi, always remember whatever we are going to face in the future, like board examination is there, right? So board examination, without assessing you, directly you will be appearing for any of the examination, whether it is the board examination or any other examination, and first time you are going to face the board examination, always you will be in anxiety. So to avoid that stress, to avoid that anxiety, what we do, we are practicing with the series of tests, and pre-board is one of that series. So if you are facing the pre-board examination, first thing, whatever your syllabus is there, which kind of questions will be coming in the board examination, it is aligned with the pre-board, is exactly aligned with the board examination. So kind of question board will be asking, the same kind of question will be getting in the pre-board examination. Whether within the given time limit you are able to solve those questions or not, whether you are writing your word limit is complete or not, it is excess or it is little less, your teachers, when you will be appearing in the board examination, pre-board examination, your teachers will be able to guide you. And if you will be passing through the series of these examination, when you will be appearing in exactly the board examination, that time your brain will be very cool and calm because you practiced all those things, you worked on the feedback, your brain will be conditioned for the examination, and with cool mind you will be able to appear in the board examination.
yes ma'am. Thank you so much for that wonderful answer. Following up on that question, when we are in an examination, there are multiple questions, but sometimes a question takes us by surprise. We have never seen that question and our heartbeat goes up. Though we should skip that question and proceed further. But while doing so, we get nervous. That question starts to eat up from inside that I don't know this, which affects our speed, and may also lead us to create more errors in our question paper. So how do we deal with that? That nervousness in the examination hall, hands going all sweaty.
Very good question, Dhruv. And many of the students, they suffer with that. So, when we are talking with you people, always, as soon as it is possible for you, as much as it is possible for you, just go through the test series. So, when you are going through the test series, you are assessing yourself, you are more confident. And whenever in the board examination questions will be there, it will be always be confident it is within the syllabus. And if syllabus you have practiced many times, that is why many times revision schedule is being made, and then the test, assignments, assessments, and then pre-board. So when you people are going through in such kind of test series, revision also, so that time your all the logics are clear. And when your logics are clear and little bit question language is different, so always give signal to your mind, I have completed my syllabus, so little time it will take, but I will be able to get it. And certainly because I have gone through many times revision, so it is not like that I'm not knowing. It is my brain which is not able to know this. Be cool and calm. After completion, whatever you know first, appear those questions first, you should attend first, and after that give 2 minutes to that question, okay, and be cool and calm and try to understand what exactly they are asking. Give message to your brain, it is not out of syllabus, it is within the syllabus, it is not like that, I'm not knowing, little tricky, let me understand, and then appear those things, right?
Thank you so much, ma'am. Next question goes on that CBSE has changed its pattern. Competency-based questions are very popular nowadays. So what should a student focus on? Is it conceptual clarity or just practicing question banks, PYQs or past year papers?
Vidhi, both of the things should be there. First thing, until unless your concepts are not clear, you will not be able to do that. So first thing, when you are completing the syllabus, complete the syllabus with the understanding. Then revision is important. When you are completing the syllabus one by one, another chapter, one chapter is finished and then another chapter you are going to start. So when second chapter or you are just focusing on the another chapter, side by side your previous syllabus also should go on. And as soon as your concepts are clear for any of the topic, practice should be done. Application based questions, as much as question you can get from your teachers, from internet, from your friends, just solve those questions. So अगर आप ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करोगे सेम टॉपिक से तो आपकी क्लैरिटी उतनी ज़्यादा होगी. Your brain will be conditioned, and when you will be appearing in the examination, if hot question will be there, if tricky question will be there, that time very nicely you will be able to appear in the examination, you will be able to attend that question very nicely. So both of the things are important.
Ma'am, as you know, pre-board exams are around the corner. How should one divide his time towards studies and how we should segregate it? Like how much we should be doing revision, how much we should devote for doing PYQs or solving papers. So how does one manage their time? Like should we go more into question solving, PYQs or some competency based question, or we should go more over the board questions, previous year question papers? Yes, ma'am.
Dhruv, this depends on the child. Which stage you have started this? When after just completion of the syllabus, what is more important? The concept, the clarity of the concept is more important, and then you should solve all kind of questions. And once your revision is also completed, that time then selective questions. What are the competency based questions, application based questions, direct questions? Just see the weightage. Syllabus, topic wise, what is the weightage of the chapter? Just see the previous question papers also. how much board is giving all those questions, the weightage, what is the weightage of that, and accordingly then you should prepare yourself. So it depends upon the child, where you are standing. Maybe you need, in some topic you need more time, you need more application based question, you need more last year questions because it is a difficult topic. So depending upon the child and depending upon the topics, right?
Yes, ma'am. So how can we focus on maintaining our priorities and how to prioritize our weak areas? Like many of the students have their weak subjects as social science or maths. So how to cope up with that?
Vidhi, always you should understand no child is weak in any of the subject. Only the thing is that that child did not focus on that subject, and that is why little problem child always face the little problem. So first thing, every child should understand till 10th standard. There is no other option. If 5 subjects are there, then every child has to learn all those 5 subjects. There is a misconception. Everybody is saying follow your passion. If you are not interested in mathematics, if you are not interested in social science, so you can just leave all those things, and whatever subjects you are interested, that you can adopt. But you yourself should think, if you will be doing all those things in 10th examination, it is going to help you? No, it is not going to help you. And try to understand why every subject is important. Maths or science, for your logical thinking in future when you will be in your professional life. For logical thinking, maths and science is very, very important. And otherwise also science, just what is around you, why these things are happening, how these things are happening, you should know science, basic principles you should know. To know your body, you should know biology, right? Social science, many of the children, they are saying this thing, 11th, 12th, I will opt for science. So what is the need of social science? Just if you will be passing with 50% marks, it is okay. It is not the marks. Social science, when you will be going with the professional life, because nowadays globalization is there. So what is the culture of that country? What is the geographical condition of that country? What is the economic policies of that country? You should know all those things, right? So basic of all the things, whether it is the culture, it is your surrounding, it is your thinking, your logical thinking, for that all the subjects are required, right? Now you are asking if any of the child is weak in that, means did not focus on that. So obviously the child should get the confidence, nothing, just 2-3 months are there, I can do miracle in 2-3 months, and from within if it will come, no subject is hard. It is only the attention, it is only the focus that I did not give. So if child from inside, that fire will be there, or that desire will be there, I have to study this subject, and whatever their cracks are there, whatever the importance is there, that I will be getting. So with the help of teachers, with the help of friends, that child can get whatever his or her weak areas.
So ma'am, like you said, the last 2-3 months are left. So many students who might have not performed so well in their previous examination, now they are seeing their peers get almost perfect marks, or solving the questions in class. We are humans, we have a competitive nature. So when we see our peers get ahead of us, we get that demotivation. It is also followed up by parents' high hopes. Parents start comparing. So that sets the demotivation at this moment when it is the most crucial stage. So what should a student do to bounce back, like make his comeback back into the academics?
Dhruv, this is really a very good question, and I would suggest to all the children, they should accept the challenges. When I was at your age, I enjoy all those things. If anybody was saying na कि रेनू से ये नहीं होगा, I was taking as a challenge, कैसे नहीं होगा? I will do it और मैं करके दिखाऊंगी, है ना, और मैंने किया. So I would request, I would appeal to all the children, accept the challenge. They should not be demotivated. Still time is there. If they will be accepting the challenge, certainly, because it is from within, nobody is forcing them. If it is from within, no, I also have to perform very well. And if it will come from heart, if it will come from within, the child will be able to do it. Only the thing is that attention, focus and time is required, right? So I think all the children, if they will be accepting those challenge from within, they will be able to do it.
Yes. Ma'am, internet is a good source. It's a really good source nowadays, and we are getting lots of questions, PYQs. But there is an invisible kind of imaginary line between our priorities and also our distractions. So how to sideline all the distractions that are going on, even our friends chatting, Instagram, or be it a social media platform. How can we sideline all these and prioritize our study material?
Yeah, Vidhi, many of the children, they are suffering because of this. Today in the morning assembly also I spoke about this only. So my suggestion to all the children, see, we cannot avoid internet because this is the double-edged sword. It is needed also, somewhere it is needed also. But we can set the priority always, right? If we'll be setting the priority, like 30 minutes I'll be using internet and for this purposes only. It is your wish that whether you want to talk to your friends or not. If you will be little bit rigid, no, this is my examination time. I have my priorities. I have my goals and I have to complete my goal, and my time is 24 hours only. In that 24 hours, I have to go to school also. My daily needs are also there. I have to do self-study, and then little bit whatever confusions are there, for that internet is also required for 30 minutes or 45 minutes, whatever. So if you will be setting your line, if anybody is forcing you from outside, whether your teachers or your parents, it will not work. So it is your wish, your willpower. No, this is my time, and whatever I am doing for myself. So I would suggest that the social media should be, if you are using all those things, use for your benefit. You can ask the questions. Positive use of social media can be done. You can just post one question. If very difficult question is there, you are not finding out, put that question in the group, put that question on social media and ask from the children what could be the possible answer. So within that 30 minutes, you can use social media as a positive tool. So it's on you, how you are going to use it.
Ma'am, while on the social media, also on the social media and maybe in our environment, we every day get exposed to many kinds of people, either good, either bad. So how does one, like we are at a very tender age and you have an experience more than both of our ages combined, how does one segregate the bad influence out of our lives? You know, these bad influences, they chain us to our roots and they don't let us grow. So ma'am, how does one deal with that? The bad influence, that peer pressure eating us up?
Yes, true. Many of the children, they are suffering because of the peer pressure from within. They do not want to mingle with the bad company. But sometimes the children, they put the pressure, no, you are grown up now, come out. If you are not engaging yourself in these kind of activities, they tease you. बच्चा है छोटा, हाँ, माँ के आंचल में छुप के रहेगा, right? But you know, Dhruv, all depends on your confidence. If your root values are very strong and if you are very confident, you can influence other, the negative people. No, you are at the wrong side. I will not do those things. And I have seen in personal life, I have seen many of the people like this. I can give you one example, Dhruv. after, like, before 5 years, I met one of the very big officer, right? And in meetings, in corporate meetings, the culture is like that. The people, they use the drinks and all, everything. But he was so confident. Always I've seen him using fruit juice. And with confidence he was saying this thing, no, I am not taking and nobody can influence me. And you know what was his age? 70. So from the younger age till 70, that man did not take a single glass of all those things. Peer pressure तो उनके ऊपर भी रहा होगा. Why this did not impact him? It was his confidence. It was his root values. So if your root value is very strong and you are very, very confident, you can influence the other negative people.
So ma'am, firstly, as we know, the rigorous months are going on, the critical analysis we are doing of our papers and everything. The environment, the atmosphere of school, even it is very competitive. Every student is immersed in studying. So how can a student act vigilant to remain in a good competition, and at the same time he or she would not act very competitive with others, be in a healthy competition?
So the healthy competition is really, it is required and it should be there in the class. So I would suggest that either in the class, I think groups are already there, but if you want to redesign the groups, right? And whatever your friends, they are just learning in that, be very, very transparent to them. And whatever, just one example I can just give to you. When you are revising the things, right, you can tell the children in your group that tomorrow we are going to revise this topic, and hot questions or whatever hard questions are there, everybody will be searching all those things, and tomorrow we'll be throwing those questions to each other, right? When you will be making the tough questions, the hot questions, and you will be asking from the friends, so you, out of that, you will be also gaining all those things. And if any of the child is not aware about the particular topic, that child also will be learning all those things, right? Another thing is peer teaching. If you will be doing the peer teaching, we should understand many of the children, they do not indulge themselves in peer teaching. What they think, मेरे से ज़्यादा marks आ जाएंगे अगर मैंने पढ़ा दिया. But actually it is not. When you are teaching to the group, that time your own concepts, you are able to clear all those things. आप बहुत deep में जाते हो, तो आपने दूसरों को तो benefit किया, but उससे ज़्यादा आपका अपना benefit हुआ. So these kind of activities you will be doing, that will enhance the healthy competition, and you will be getting benefited from each other.
Thank you so much, ma'am. These were the best, valuable and fruitful minutes, I think, for us and also our viewers. So I guess we have to call it off today. We'll be back with even more questions, even more queries for ma'am to mentor and guide us. So that is it for today, folks. We'll meet again in Beyond the Classroom, second edition. Thank you so much. This is your host Dhruv Sharma,
And me, Vidhi Gupta.
signing off as your host today.
Thank you, Dhruv. Thank you, Vidhi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.